Well, well, well. Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right. You found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, Pete. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait. There is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go!
Well, hello everybody. Welcome back, finally, for what was probably going to be our season finale of Aliens. And we've already got a glitch for Erm.
Oh.
Alright, let's see. What do we got here? The suit becomes permanently stuck to his body, but he can finally use its functions. Well, he's got to get it. It's in his pack right now. He doesn't even have the arms to put it on.
I think you just start rolling into it.
Yeah.
Do the worm. Do the worm.
No. It doesn't say anything about him having to be in it. It's just
Yeah,
permanently
it's stuck to his back now.
He can't actually get it on.
Yeah.
He's got to use his teeth to...
Now he can't put it on because it's stuck to it.
Well, you can control it so it'll just walk around wearing an Erm backpack.
Like Venom armor.
Like,
at this point.
yeah, or like C-3PO on the back of Chewbacca.
And I see we've got Atlas, Good Devil, and Wicked Weasel, and Mr. Glathman, obviously, with that reaction.
Obviously.
All right. So, some shit happened, right? Yeah, so welcome back to what promises to be a thrilling and perilous chapter of our adventure. This being the only time I haven't threatened death at any point in time during this, but the chat demanded it. So we might see what happens with that this time. The colony stands on the brink of collapse, beset by chaos and secrets threatening to devour with all within its grasp. As our players navigate this maelstrom, alliances will be tested and survival pushed to its limits. What fate awaits? Who will emerge from this fury as the scales tip into a new and uncertain balance? Let's start with some character recap and buddies and rivals. We will start with Jack.
Right. So last time on Dragon Ball Z, Zach Rathorn and Jack Steele managed to sneak away from the rest of the group, burn down a room filled with some xenomorph things, killed a bunch of scientists, probably allegedly. I mean, we don't know. We shut the door before they broke that, so we didn't kill anybody.
See them die.
Right, yeah, and they could have left. It's not like we locked them in there or something. So Zach and I are outside the room, and we're now confronted with a dragon morph or another.
Dragon Xeno.
Dragon Xeno morph.
And it has balls. You could say it has dragon
balls.
ballsies.
Mm-hmm.
I want to die early.
Yeah.
think it came through the wall, didn't it? Like
Came out of the ceiling.
Came out of the ceiling.
From the ceiling, yeah.
All right.
I know that this place has large enough ventilation ducts for dragon-sized
Just folds
xenomorphs.
its wings in, goes all long and lanky like.
Just saying, if I was gonna design a secret lair, they would not be big enough to fit people.
They're basically cats.
Maybe some grates in there, you know, to stop them.
Yeah, big iron spikes.
Yeah, you know.
And who's gonna be your buddy? Who's gonna be your rival?
Zack is gonna stay my buddy. And rival's a tough one. I don't know who we're gonna see on the way out.
Humanity.
I think it's gonna revert back to Brother Theo because this place is fucked, and it's his fault.
No.
All right.
Not my Brother Theo is the only person Jack knows on this
Yeah.
from
That's
this
true.
place.
You only know
It's
two
got to be
people,
his
right?
fault.
All right. What about Zack?
Well, yeah, you got my story. Thank you very much for the recap. And yeah, I think it's gonna be my buddy Jack. We're gonna link arms and walk into the lava pit together. I would dearly love if we could. Yeah, and oh man, who? Gosh, I forgot who you play. Where is? Oh gosh, who Adam's playing?
George Wildstar.
Yeah. Oh no, I want to kill Chris's character.
Mick Evans.
I want to kill Mick Evans. Because I don't know why, but for some reason I think Mick Evans may have betrayed me.
He is the one that blew the holes in the ventilation shafts in the first place. That let the aliens loose to
Oh,
kill
he
us
let
all.
him in.
Well, okay, I sense that. Oh yeah, because I mean, yeah, it's not a Brother Theo, and I really don't want to give Chance I don't want to give Chance that buff of being the most hated man in the game. So Mick is about the most blameless person, so I'm going to blame him. He's not going to live long enough for me to see him anyway.
Then he held the lady hostage. He shot at other people.
I did do those things.
He's lied for other men's crimes.
But I
Yeah,
was trying
so,
to get away, so
Yep.
running away, defending myself.
Bravely did he run away.
yeah. So I think
Because from my perspective, you have already gotten away and you're coming back.
I was. Well, I came back for you.
come back. Yeah, he does need a pilot. We convinced him one of us
We
is
needed
a
a
pilot.
pilot, and he was a pilot. Apparently.
Oh,
Don't think
I'm
he
sure
was.
the Xenos will. I think my turn is over. I yield whatever. I think I got my ins and outs, and the audience will note I am one experience point away from actually gaining a useful skill before I die tonight. So,
Okay.
skip
you
the
can get there.
XPs.
All right. Let's go to Brother Theo.
Brother Theo has nothing but friends upon this establishment, other than for Mick Evans, who has bombed the place.
Yes.
So, Mick Evans, his perpetual rival, and greatest regret. Sad and distraught that this man whom his family was so beloved in this establishment would do such a thing and desecrate their memories and love for him.
Wow. I mean, it makes sense from Brother Theo's perspective.
That's the whole point.
Some excellent
As
As
gaslighting
long as you
going on
look
here.
at it from a certain point of view, Brother Theo's
right.
the best.
Oh, he's
I
the
mean-
hero of this thing. He is absolutely blameless.
For his friend, it's gonna be the Dragon Queen. It's gonna be the Queen.
Okay. Running out of friends, so you gotta pick the ugly ones.
Pick the best one.
All right.
There we go.
Sergeant Wildstar.
So, obviously, the only person I can blame right now is Brother Theo. definitely like had a moment of losing his marine, cool temper.
Yeah.
So now that he at least inflicted some pain on him, he's chilled out.
I'm
So-
missing a hand.
Oh, we're at the hand.
I thought the alien got the hand.
No. That was part of like a stray bullet kind of thing.
So my buddy I'm gonna have to go the other way because, Erm could still be my buddy, right? Okay, yeah, even though he's not there. All right. He has to trust somebody. Why not a fellow marine?
Thanks, Rufus. Appreciate it. All right, let's go to Ermageddon.
Well, while I'm armless, missing an eye, rolling in pain, I'm just hoping my best friend, Sergeant Wildstar, is doing well. Hopefully I can see him soon.
Not so much.
Yeah, but I'm hoping and wishing. And right now, I am just cursing life, but mostly the fates.
Oh.
So my enemy this time
Oh.
are going to be those goddamn architects of fate.
Oh my God. How bold.
You cursed people.
Hey, Erm, I got a question for you. What do you call a man with no
Yeah.
arms and no legs at an indoor basketball court?
Ermageddon.
Oh.
I was gonna guess Duncan.
All right, that was clever.
Duncan.
Duncan was a righteous and proud
Yeah.
leader.
So I don't know if that will work, but if I can, I'm just gonna blame everybody in this compound except
I kind of
for
want to let it go
Sergeant.
because I want to see what the hell happens out of this.
Bring it on, chat.
Screams futilely into the sky.
Ah!
I was gonna raise my arms, but I don't got those.
Raise your nubs. Oh, that's too far.
All right, and then Mr. Mick Evans.
Mick, his family was captured, presumably murdered by this cult.
Mhm.
Was trying to get away, created a distraction by setting fires to the facilities. Was convinced by Zack to try to get his friend Jack before we left to pilot the ship. And then I didn't get much further before Brother Theo and his thugs beat me up and dragged me into their facility. So I'm trying to get away, and then he shuts the door. So we got mad, and then all the facehuggers came out.
To be fair, the
have one on my
facehuggers were
arm.
already out.
That's true.
That makes it even better.
Then they all came at me. I actually fended off 4 of them before the 5th one latched itself onto my arm, which put me into a catatonic state of panic. And here we are.
Here we are.
Oh, my buddy is George, because he's the only other person in the room who I could possibly hope to like, and Brother Theo is the rival, because it just makes sense.
It does make sense. Okay. So, we are going to start with Ermageddon. As Ermageddon lies on the ground, racked with pain and creeping numbness, his one good eye spots a familiar threat closing in, his former xenomorph pet, intent on making him its prey. Just as the xenomorph lunges, a new adversary diverges destiny. The predator that decided to previously ignore Ermageddon, cloaked and poised, intercepting with lethal precision. The two beasts engage, a violent symphony of predator versus predator. Their clash, a visceral ballet of raw power. Amidst the fierce combat, the approaching sky darkens with the swell of a gathering sandstorm. Thanks, chat, for the redemption from last time that we had to do. A muted roar thickening the air with wind-borne greens. The tempest encircles them, obscuring vision until both assailants vanish, swallowed by the swirling sands within nature's blinders. Disoriented and buffeted from the storm, the world narrows for Ermageddon into nothing more than swirling grit and gusting chaos. Time seems suspended as all sound is cocooned in the storm's embrace, muffled and muted.
So, as they're fighting and rolling around in agony, where's my backpack?
On your back. Well, I guess no.
It hasn't
No, it'd
fallen
have to
off?
be next to you because you have no arms to hold it on anymore.
I got no arms.
I'd argue that they're military grade, so they might have clips.
It's Velcroed to your
They might
back.
have clip around his torso.
Well, the only thing I can think of is that goddamn armor.
Thanks,
So I'm
Toby.
gonna-
Thanks, good devil.
Caterpillar crawl
Appreciate it.
over to it and use my mouth to try to open it.
Okay. All right. Let me see something here. I need one thing I didn't pull up yet.
Hey, what do you call a man with no arms and no legs in a sandstorm? Dusty.
Okay. I was gonna say also Jim.
All right. Give me. I guess this is gonna have to be. Well, let me look at the character sheet real quick. 'Cause...
The light heal.
Heal. Okay. Do we want to do?
That was a nice thing.
Aaron puts on the suit. The suit automatically applies a small band-aid.
Yeah.
Chemical
I don't know
injections.
if, like, I should be
This will make him feel better.
jerk back to him, be like, I don't need your goddamn heals since they're my enemy, or should I just take what I can get?
All right. Go ahead and give me a. I'm torn with this. Part of me wants to do stamina. Part of me wants to do survival. Let's do. Not too far. This is a tough one. You know what? No, I'm gonna have to probably go with mobility in this. I think that's gonna make more sense based on the descriptions here. Give me a mobility roll.
Mobility. Oh, goodness.
And I'm gonna have to give you.
Nope.
Okay. I was gonna have to give you advantage because Mr. Goliath Man redeemed that for you, but you don't actually need it. So. And then what do we got here? We got another glitch.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you were able to unzip the backpack
Of course.
using your teeth.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use my teeth to start pulling things out.
Okay.
And once I find the helmet, I'm going to try putting it on.
Okay. So you're just putting on the helmet of the armor as opposed to the whole thing?
Well, I've got to start somewhere. So I'm hoping for that, and then I'll try rolling the other pieces on me at some point.
All right. Okay. Let's start with the helmet then. Go ahead and give me another mobility roll. This is going to be a little more difficult because you only have your teeth to work with here. So I'm going to have to apply a modifier for this. Let's give you a -2 modifier.
All right.
What if he flosses?
What about that advantage?
You have an advantage, so you can do it twice with the -2.
Damn it.
So it's a free push basically. Okay.
Oh, thank goodness. Mr. Goliath, man.
So basically what you do is you're able to kind of teeth the helmet out of the bag using your teeth and kind of rolling your head, once you kind of get halfway. And then you're able to use the pack itself to kind of use as something to brace the helmet against as you kind of shove your head inside of it. So you now have a helmet, and your vision is a little bit better inside the sandstorm with that.
The fates are being quite fickle tonight.
Right?
You might say they're fraught.
Oh, yes.
So you're helping Irma a lot.
All right. So, what about everything else? Is everything else like scattered about?
Oh, everything's getting. Well, you mean in terms about stuff in your pack?
Yeah.
No, you were able to actually just squeeze that out. Because remember, you got some galing winds going on around. Thanks, Mr. Goliath, man. So if you had everything just out, the winds would probably start to carry that away. Something I do want to describe for you, though, is the howl of wind competes with a deep mechanical rumble. A shadow emerges above, bringing with it an odd sense of unease. The metallic silhouette of a ship descends chaotically as a desperate ballet against the gale. Sand whips furiously about its hull as it lands, uneven and haphazard, but somehow deliberate.
All right. Well, what about the other mobilities? Can I save them or can I use them?
You can stack them as stunts if you want.
Well, I want to be able to close up the bag, get up, put the bag around one of my legs, and then try getting to the medical facility as quickly as I can.
Okay. So you want to close the bag, stand up, and then get to you want to get to the medical facility. Okay. So I'll leave it up to you because you have the option to roll for these mobilities. Each of those would be a mobility check for the first two things, or you could use both of your stunts just to allow that to happen.
I will just use the stunts.
So you were able to
please
seal your bag up. Oh wait, you wanted to do something, strap it to your leg? Is that what you said?
So you know how the backpack has those loops?
Yes.
Pretty much, I would just put my leg through one of those loops, and I'll drag it along with me.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So I'm going to be going slower because my foot's not really going to be coming off the ground as much. But at least it will be coming with me.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So in terms of that, one of the glitches from last time actually glitched your mechanical leg out. So I will. So your 2 stunts will handle the getting up and sealing up your bag. In terms of movement, you're going to be moving very slowly. So you're not going to make it very fast because you've got one leg and you're pretty much dragging the other one.
Yep, that sounds about right. Thank you, architects of fate.
Okay.
You're welcome.
With that, as you start to drag yourself through the storm, trying to head south toward that medical facility, a team of people arrive. From the hold of the ship emerge heavily armored in protective desert weather gear with breathers, moving with purpose and precision. Against all odds, they walk towards you, and several of them reach out to try to help you move, but instead of taking you to the medical facility, they're trying to bring you to the ship.
No, the medbay. Medical. Medical.
All right. So, do you want to fight against their grips?
How?
I mean, you use your body weight. Like you can decide to kind of go limp or shift
Go
your weight
limp. Yeah,
against.
that's it. Go limp.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I am not. I'm not going to be able to fight anything.
Probably not successfully.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
You could go Ted Nugent.
So they rush you into the ship, away from the dust storm, and one person immediately kind of comes over and starts trying to attend to your wounds.
Okay.
But yeah, they're still in gear, so communication's going to be very difficult, and until they kind of remove their breathers. So
put on the suit. The suit will help.
all right. Well, let me good old emoji die. Let's see. Okay. They seem a little perplexed, but once they treated the stop the immediate, evacuation of blood from your nub, they start to pull the suit out and start to suit you up.
Thank you. This will heal me. Thank you.
All right, let's see. We got a bunch of redemptions here. Let's see how we do this. This is science fiction, not science magic. So we gotta come up with a good way to explain this.
Nanobots.
So, as the suit starts to be put onto your limbs, the suit starts to tightly compress, almost to the point where you feel like it's almost difficult to breathe. Kind of like when you go to get your blood pressure taken, and there's machines like compress real tightly around you. But it's doing that on your arms and your legs, where your arms would have been, your arm nubs, and your one good leg, and across your.
How come I feel like Darth Vader right here?
Across your chest and everything. It seems like there's once they get everything kind of zipped up and fully suited, There's something that kind of pierces into your spine, much like the Neuralink from your collar that was broken, which they had to remove to get you in the suit because we talked about that last time.
Okay.
And it injects something in you. Like, you feel this warmth kind of start to slowly like run down your spine, and then it seems to like stretch out into whatever you have left of limbs. For some reason, it seems like it's giving you the ability to move your hands and legs as if they were there, like the suit
Oh,
itself.
thank God. I thought it got me pregnant.
Well, you never know. You did make chat your rival, so...
Yeah, right?
All right.
I believe that would be a miracle redemption.
Yeah. The miracle of life. Okay, so I think that covers everything for now.
Okay, so does that like sort of stabilize me, or
yes, as far as you can tell? Yes.
Okay, because I've been thinking I've been like blurry vision, like just out.
It's going to be a very traumatic experience overall. You know, I mean, you just had your limbs blown off, and you were missing an eye. Now you can the visor helps you actually see better.
I mean, he still has the eye. It's on the pencil.
Yeah, it's still somewhere, probably in the snow or a sandstorm somewhere. But
He
for all
kills him
intensive purposes,
with a pencil.
You feel functional, though. You can tell it's not like you can't feel your limbs specifically.
All right. So I can stand up just fine and such?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to stand up, move the arms, just like, all right. I appreciate the assistance. Now to return the favor, how may I assist you?
You kind of hear over kind of like a semi-muffled, like a communications, like the helmet communicator. And it says, we're here looking for Zack Rathorn.
Him.
The what?
Of course, so it's him. He's in the sanctuary. And I'm gonna point and identify where. And then they went down into the caverns. Who knows what's down there, but I bet you it's those damn alien xenomorphs.
It's a bug hunt.
So with a nod and some hand gestures, a team of soldiers, or seemingly mercenaries or something of the sort, head off in that direction.
Quick question, Matt.
Yeah.
Is there clothing fitted out desert style?
Yes.
Okay.
So.
They know
They know their ways.
Yep.
Zack Rathorn is high elvish for Modib. Yeah.
They have glowing blue eyes.
Yeah. Give me a second.
All right. With that, let's switch over to Zack and Jack for a bit. Yeah.
Real quick.
Sure.
The Axe.
I remember you modified the armor. What was the modifications again?
The modifications were. Wait, I have it on this one. It's an armor rating of 8. It has acid resistance. And I think that was it. Yep, that's it.
Just that.
Yep.
Just that. Okay.
I mean, just that.
And,
full mobility back.
Yeah.
But you've been fighting
Of
for
course.
all season, so I felt like I had to. I felt like we had to get there at some point.
Yeah. I'm not ungrateful. And also, do I have a tail in this armor?
I will leave that up to Mr. Goliath, man.
The fickle
At least give me a
whims of
small
fate.
Just remember, he did make chat, which includes you, his rival.
And is he a furry or not?
It doesn't have
I
to be
don't make the best
reciprocal.
decisions. Sweet.
All right, looks like
I'm gonna notice
he's
my
a furry.
tail, and I'm gonna waggle, just like, I can waggle a tail.
All I can say is furry TikTok would be proud right now.
And at that point, we can cut off.
Is it too late to change it?
Problem is the tail pulls a little tightly on the wrong bits and pieces to hang on.
Yeah.
It's going to be the next thing gets blown off.
Tail's not attached to the suit in any way.
All right. As Zack and Jack stand just outside the sealed hive chamber, the air feels thick with tension and charged anticipation. The muffled clamor from within seeps through the heavy door, a cacophony of distant chaos echoed by the occasional piercing shrieks of combat and transformation. Within moments, the unmistakable roar of the Dragon Xenomorph reverberates, each note laced with primal challenge and dominance. The door looms solidly in place, a reminder of the formidable barrier separating them from their companions' flight, and perhaps providentially so, since given the nightmare sounds unleashed from within, dust churns underfoot with the faintest shudder mingling with the grainy residue of the distant sounds of the sandstorm above. A beacon of opportunity calls to them. The Tempest Runners are not that far. Their sleek forms are ready to bridge the distance between this level and the surface. So, what would you guys like to do? You guys have initiative order before the Dragon Xeno.
Okay, it is fully aware of us?
It is.
I'm just trying to get my brain around it. I don't have a map.
Yeah, I don't have a map for this.
Yeah, how far away is this thing?
So this cavern ceiling's pretty tall. You know, you're looking at about like 50-foot ceilings. Like, it's huge. It's like giant cave tunnels, basically.
Okay.
So you saw its movement from the ceiling. And it doesn't specifically drop down because it's got wings. So once it starts to peel itself out, like the Xenos tend to do from walls, it just begins to fly and hover above you guys.
Oh, it's just gonna pee on us and dissolve us.
Yeah, it seems to like to terrorize. Gotten that.
Oh, I'll bet. Well, it succeeded. Good. Good on you.
Yep.
All I'm doing is I'm realizing I'm looking up Zach's private parts here based on the screen. Just looking up. Let me see. I don't have any weapon that would really be useful against this thing.
I
I
have
think I got a knife.
close combat. I have close combat, and I guess I have a shotgun, which is ranged.
Yeah, you've got a shotgun. I got like a freaking 8-inch shotgun and shooting shit, but no gun.
Do you have any skilled in ranged combat? I think we talked.
Yeah,
about
yeah,
thought you
we
gave him
did. We
something
just
like
forgot
that.
about it after 4 weeks. I got a 3 and a 5, so I got like 8 altogether in ranged combat.
All right. Yeah, I think you should definitely use the shotgun then.
Okay, I'm just gonna put my hand over it while I look up. Just put my hand out.
Yeah, while he's staring up at the thing, I'm just gonna start kind of pushing a shotgun into
Yep.
him. Like, take this.
Is there any chance? Because the door behind us is closed. That's the way we came from. And is it between us and the exit?
No, it is directly above you. So, for the simplicity's sake, in visuals, to your left is the door that is keeping the other Dragon Xeno, the facehuggers, and the Queen away from you.
Mhm.
And the other direction is the cavern that goes back to where the split was that the scientists were at,
Yep.
the other hallway, and the hallway back to the Tempest Runners that take you back to the surface.
Okay, got it.
We'll go.
Man, I'd almost want to go back to the lab if the T-junction doesn't have a lower ceiling.
No, it's all still pretty. I mean, it varies as it goes.
Oh, it's all-
but it's
But it's still,
yeah, it's still
he'd
high.
still be flying, and the chances are he can climb on the walls and ceiling and everything. So flight's not a thing. And spit.
I think we got to make a run for these Tempest.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Hey, I've got a radio and a headlamp. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I think, do I have jiggery pokery? Shit. You
I also have a
got any
headlamp.
good at, you got anything good at you got anything good at Comtech?
Yeah, I have a 1.
Fuck. STEM,
Did
kids,
I have any?
kids.
Wait.
STEM is important.
Oh, I have a Comtech stunt
Oh.
saved.
Speaking of this, can we possibly, take a radio and 2 headlamps and make some kind of a squeaky lady thing that we throw down the hallway? I think it was a distraction.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
does
is
that
that
make
like
sense?
a distract, like trying to draw its attention away? Like,
Uh,
go
what
look
do
at
you-
the
what do you
pretty shiny
think?
light.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think, Jack?
Yeah, like a nice, loud blinking light
Yeah.
of some sort.
So I'll hand you my radio and my headlamp, and I'm gonna I guess we'll just start shuffling. If he can do it while he's moving.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I do a stunt to strap these things together and just kind of chuck and go?
What I can say is, because you have your strength stunt, so in terms of if you want to use that and for the tossing of it to get it exactly where you want it to,
Okay.
I would say that.
No, getting it where I'd rather use the one for the Comtech, and then I can roll strength.
Okay.
To check
So
it
what do you want to
myself.
use the context stunt for?
to make
Okay.
make the device.
Okay, gotcha. And were you still giving him the shotgun? Was that still part of the plan?
Yes, that's still.
Otherwise, he'd have it under his arm while he was trying to fiddle with all this.
I'm gonna move it over on the
Mhm.
character sheets so
Thanks.
he has access to that.
Yeah.
'Cause you
Okay.
might need it.
And I have a stealth stunt if it ever comes in handy. I'm not gonna abandon my buddy. But there was a reason I suggested we pick each other as buddies and rivals.
Okay. All right. So the stunt is to make the device, and that's good. That's fine.
Mhm.
And then you're chucking it.
Yeah. You want strength?
Yeah. Let me see something real quick on the list of actions because I want to make sure we're not overdoing our action list here. Which
Might
one
take a little bit
qualifies for what? Actions are 88.
I'm guessing that putting something together like that's slow going.
Yeah, that's kind of thinking is that might be a slow action. Tossing it might be fast, so this could work out.
Duct tape.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's kind of where it's going to be. Your slow action is going to be to throw this together. Actually, throwing stuff is a slow action.
Hmm.
What about tossing stuff?
Same thing.
Mr. Gladman, we're all
Hold
near.
on, wait a minute.
So,
wait a minute.
so I guess
wait a
we're
minute,
going to have to play this
can-
really is the
Can
fast
the object
action.
be passed between?
Uh,
Can the object be passed between us?
So here's what I think it could work out. Is he handed you the shotgun, which is going to be his fast action. The slow action can be creating the device, which means then that your fast action can be grabbing it, and then your slow action can be throwing it.
Okay, I think that was what I was starting to type in.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
I like
that
the
works.
idea that we're just going to do this Vegas act of juggling clubs between us. Like, up, 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 up.
I'll take this. You can take
Okay,
this.
so
Okay,
then
okay,
that
here, take this back.
means I need a we'll do it was a strength check for the tossing from Jack.
Of course it is.
I mean from Zach.
So just straight strength, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's that button right there. Did it work?
Didn't come up. Did you get?
Oh, I've got the weird. Well, I've got a
modifier
weird
thing?
pop-up.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, it comes up on another window. Sorry, I have no mods.
Nope.
Submit. Take me, daddy.
2 successes. Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
that's a first.
So, so you can either bank that extra stunt, or you can add some level of flair to what you're doing.
Bang, do you think I could make it more enticing to him?
Yeah, maybe.
What do you think, Jeff?
You have any like?
Like put some English on it, or put some Dutch on it?
Do any of our drugs knock things out?
I got nap relief, but that's not it, is it?
That's the anti-stress drug.
Like if we had one that we could like.
Yeah, I got no compounds.
Or how many of these to overdose somebody? If we just fill this thing with drugs and have it eat it. I don't care what it eats. Like enough of these things are gonna kill something, right?
We're gonna make his liver really messed up. I got a bottle of ibuprofen.
I mean, you can OD on Tylenol, but it's not a fast process.
Yeah.
I know. You'll be sad.
I don't think this thing is. I think this thing's gonna be a pretty quick eater.
I think so. I just need a little bit of time. Not a lot. Well, we could throw the stuff away.
I know you used a bunch of drugs in the other room. I don't know if you're gonna have enough to.
I used up all my X drugs, and I think I still have nap relief.
I have 20 doses of Never Sleep.
Ugh.
Let's
This thing's
see.
gonna have Jolt Cola up its ass.
Which does Never Sleep does make it sound like an upper, which
It's
I mean,
adrenaline.
it's a good,
Yeah.
a good one.
Oh great, a hopped up xenomorph demon dragon thing.
Yeah, if it's tweaked out and not bothering us,
For
it's not
about
our
the
problem.
next 15 minutes, it's going to be the pinnacle of dangerousness, though, until its heart explodes. But for that 15 minutes, nothing's going to be
Yeah.
faster or meaner.
Yeah. And the best part is the stuff you bought has a blue tint to it. Yeah, it's the good stuff. It's super pure stuff.
All right, you're making me look up some interesting information here.
I'm glad we're doing interesting enough things that it makes it hard to figure it out.
Yeah, what I gotta find out is, do they actually go through stress?
This is a dumb thing to ask at the table, but shotguns make holes in aliens, right?
Yes.
You know?
I seem to remember there's a big kersplat sound.
Yep.
Okay, well, you're thinking, I'm just gonna have a little quick comms with my buddy Jack. And Jack, here's the deal. I can hide. I got a stealth stunt. I can hide, and if it is, I didn't want to ask you to go on ahead. But as it passes, if I can get it to point blank range, I can just blow a hole in it. If worse comes to worse, if this doesn't work.
I do have a pretty high mobility.
Yeah, if you can make it, if it's distracted, you start moving, I'll be behind you.
Hey, Erm. Hey, Erm. What do you call a man with no arms and no legs in the bathroom? John.
Ugh.
What are you looking these up on
No, you have
Google
no
or
idea how
something?
many of these that I know. You have no idea.
Oh,
I've
Oh,
got
these are
thousands
just
of them.
these are just
No.
coming out of the middle school memory bank. Is this what I'm hearing?
What do you call a woman with
Yeah.
no arms and one leg is longer than the other? Eileen, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
oh.
Enough of this. All right. I got some answers here.
You look up the rules faster if you don't want us to start planning.
Right. Okay, so in terms of the original drug
They're not gonna
idea,
add
so there's nothing that says it specifically is immune to any kind of toxins or anything like that. However, what I will say is, I'm only meta-ing this because I think it will make a difference in terms of decision here for this.
Yep.
Because it's a creative idea, I will allow this to potentially work in terms of the, in a sense, overworking its system, in whatever form that comes, I don't say specifically a heart attack, but it burns it out. I think it should take all of your doses to do it. And I think that there is a delay. So you'll have to deal with a round of it doubling its movement speed and all that stuff before that happens.
That makes sense. It also
Yeah.
sounds like something we'd be able to divine knowing pharmacology like we do. It's like,
Yeah, it's gonna be really bad. And
Yeah.
then it might
Yeah,
work
it's
out
gonna-
okay. That's good.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be the case regardless of what we do.
yeah.
So,
Either way, we're gonna make it or not. But boy, it's gonna be
yeah, let's
pissed
do it.
off.
Let's try it.
All right. So here's the deal. I'm gonna plug it. If it doesn't go for if it goes for this, you get on ahead. I'm gonna plug it as it passes,
Alright.
and then I'm gonna play a song. There. That was my song.
All right.
I don't know if it came through for anybody, but
It was
that
faint,
demonic
but
thing?
yeah, it came through.
okay.
Okay, so you
Dog. I feel like I'm about to get drug off into a corner and shaken.
Thanks for the biddies, Mr. Goliath Man.
Your
Okay,
time is coming, Mr. Glassman. Don't worry.
so Zach, he
Yes.
pushed a shotgun into, Jack pushed the shotgun into Zach's hands, created this device with these parts, added some drug doses to this thing. Zach grabs it, chucks it, and then did you want to? We'll go back to the stunt. Did you want to actually do something with that stunt in terms of making that toss any more enticing?
Let me see. Yeah, definitely. If I can do a thing like a fishing lure.
I'm gonna go a little further away, maybe, or like you could.
Oh fuck
you can
yeah!
do all
Oh,
kinds of
there was
stuff.
an option. There's an option
It's a
for further
stunt.
away. Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah!
Let's
If
go.
I could if I could embed it in the door or an electrical box, I would.
You can-
Yeah, if there's anything that looks like
you can chuck
pipes
it
or
at the door
anything,
if you want.
I'm gonna chuck it at the door.
Okay.
See what I can do to. I definitely want to spin it so that it's making. We just before we touch it off, we turn the radio up as loud as we can to get feedback, and then so it's got light, sound, screeching, and I just chuck it where there's steaming.
Okay. So sensory overload is what we're going
It's the
for.
goal. I want it to be louder than us as we shit ourselves.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah.
So we did that. All that stuff happens. It makes it the Dragon Xeno's turn.
Yep.
So with
happens.
that, let's see here. So it makes the most sense here. All right, so yeah, this thing will like fly down and just like immediately target this thing at this crazy breakneck speed. As a result, let me do its base dice attack here for this. There's a reason. It gets 12. Okay, so it's gonna do. Okay. So at the speed that this thing's going, it just like runs down, grabs that thing, just kind of barrels into the door or the wall there, the door wall that's separating you guys from the other room. And with the amount of damage it does, hold on one second. We're gonna give. I know there's an armor rating for this stuff. Do I have that written down somewhere? That's okay. We'll wing it. Let's do. Oh, we have the other sheet up there. Let's do this one. I'm gonna do a base dice roll of. Okay. So it takes the full brunt of this damage of this thing just smashing into it, which actually breaks open the hatch to that small doorway, the emergency doorway leading into that other room. But this thing just kind of hits that or snatches that box up and just starts chewing into it. And
there goes my monologue.
It's like
You're welcome.
It's like a little like a cat when it pounces on like a little toy, and it's like kind of kicking its legs and doing all that kind of stuff. This thing's just going to town on this thing.
Oh, good.
All right. With that now kind of opens up the other group. So let's incorporate that into our order here, since that pushes us a little further in than we anticipated being.
Open the door.
So with that, Sergeant Wildstar, Mick, and Brother Theo find themselves ensnared within the hive's chilling heart. The air is thick and the pungent scent of alien musk with the sharp tang of fear. A blend of primal nature and anticipation that clings to the senses. Shadows cast long, undulating patterns in the dim, bioluminescent glow, painting the walls with sinuous echoes of ancient life and relentless designs. Here, in the Chamber of Dread, the formidable silhouette of the Dragon Xenomorph looms, its sleek form coiled with predatory purpose. Eyes luminous with intelligence. Actually, it doesn't have eyes. Its head, I guess. Yeah, where was I? The presence of the Hive Queen watches from the fringes, supervising with sovereign callousness, a silent witness to the trial between captives and prey. Starting with Sergeant Wildstar.
Okay. Well, now that I've done what I've done, I want to use my stunt for Comtech and see if I can somehow jumpstart the panel, somehow get it.
So it's cracked open. Like the thing that just happened was on the.
I mean, like the wiring. Like I want to use like see if I can rewire it somehow.
Oh, okay. What is your intention? What are you trying to do?
Rewire the panel so we can open the door.
The door just got knocked open by the dragon.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It just cracked the door open. Enough for people to slip through if they want.
All right, I'm going to... And Mick Evans, is he still comatose?
Yes. At the moment.
All right, I'm going to... Can I grab him by his collar and drag him through the door?
Let me see. Let me get back to my action list. Make sure I'm not screwing that up again.
You have an alien on me too.
He does. He does have a Xeno
That's
wrapped
true.
around his arm.
Never mind. I forgot about that as well.
You should just go save yourself.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with that.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, so I'm just gonna skedaddle out the door.
Okay. So that's a fast action, basically, is a run action. So you can make it through that whole doorway into the other room, where you see right on the other side, as you exit, a Dragon Xeno is like right there, but he's currently munching on something.
All right, can I attempt to sneak through the safe passage?
Let's see here. I think that is going to be acceptable. Yeah, I mean, if you can crawl as a slow action, you should be able to stealth, even though it doesn't specifically say that in here. So yeah, give me a mobility roll. Okay. So that is successful with 2 stunts. We do need a panic roll. Okay.
Surely nothing bad.
It's not going to be a scream
Poorly.
as you're trying to be quiet.
It is not a scream. This is contradictory, though, so I want to see how I can do this and make sense of it. Okay, let's see here. Okay, here's how we'll do this. So you are successful. You were able to sneak by. Is there anything specific you want to do with the stunts that you have, or do you want to bank them?
Yeah, I'm just gonna bank him for now.
Okay. Let me write that down. 2 stealth rolls. Okay. So with that in mind, oh jeez. Sorry, I was looking at some of the redemptions. With that in mind, you're able to use the full extent of your movement. You get just past him, and then it whips its head around to look at you, and your panic is that at that moment, you're not sure if it actually sees you or not, because you can't actually see eyes or anything like that. It's just got this head, but its head turns to you. You freeze. For whatever reason, you're feeling like if you don't move, it might not see you. So, but you're frozen by fear or stress for 1 round, losing your next slow action. Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly player characters in short range of you increases by 1.
That's just me.
So, yeah. But
Got it.
it was successful. So, good deal. Let's go then to Brother Theo.
So right now I am broken,
You're broken.
lying bleeding on the floor in the corner, losing my religion.
Yeah.
I don't know that there is much that I can do at the moment without some sort of healing, but there was a healing reaction.
There was. So let me see. As a broken character,
It's like you're not dead, you can crawl, you can mumble through the pain, you can't
Yep.
perform any actions, you can't roll for skills.
Ah, that sucks.
yeah,
So you can't self-inject, right?
It's rough. But I do want to be accommodating to our redemption system in some fashion. So here is what I will say. Where is medical stuff? Okay. So in terms of the heal, what I will allow then is if you crawl, which is something that you can do in that, over to one of the two cultists that came in with you, that have been sitting there quietly, patiently observing the things that are happening. They will use their action to apply a med kit to you as the heal
Sounds like
reduction.
what I'll do.
Science fiction, not science magic.
I just need to be enough to be functioning and to drag a catatonic body around with me.
Yeah. So in fairness of all this and the amount of time we're talking about, what I will say is, in doing all of this, this will take up this round of stuff for you, though.
Okay.
Because that's a big thing to happen.
Yep, I lost my monologue. I know. It's fine.
You never know. You never know. All right. That being said, then let's move to Catatonic Mick.
Okay. So, I like to use my special ability that lets me, when I'm broken, get back up on my feet immediately.
Okay.
Without anyone giving me first aid. And I can roll for stamina.
Broken.
And every health I roll, every success I roll, I get a health point back. Up to 5.
Did it last
I know,
time.
it's funny. It's almost like I didn't have it until I leveled up between sessions.
What a great skill. Wow.
Yes, convenient.
Remember, this is science fiction, not science magic.
That's right. Technically within the confines of the game. All right. So,
the game.
Going for stamina. Just click that there. So that was to see how many healths I might restore.
Okay, so that's not an action thing. So
Yeah, it's not a normal
A lot of
thing.
manners.
I have a very high stress level.
you do.
Any successes there? Let's see. Oh
There are
yeah, I
two
got
successes,
2.
Yeah.
Okay, so that puts me up to my max of 5 health. Okay, so did that take an action, or is that just something I can do?
So that is a talent. That is just a thing that you can do. I don't believe that requires any.
Awesome. So now I'm not catatonic, but I do still have an alien wrapped around my arm.
Yes,
right?
you do.
Okay, so I've been holding this one out for the whole game, but it has been in my character sheet for the entire time. So I like to use my slow action is my signature item, and my signature item is my pet rat Bilbo.
Okay.
And I would like to say Bilbo now, and then Bilbo's going to come out and presumably try to interfere with this thing climbing or latching on me, and hopefully draw its attention.
Go for the eyes, boo!
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. So
I don't have any stunts to make this work, but it is my signature item. I don't know how else to use it.
So giving an action is a slow action. Did you have a fast action you were trying to do in addition to that?
If I can succeed in getting the thing off of me by distracting it with Bilbo, I'm going to run. Well, if I notice that the door is now open, I would like to run for it. I don't know if I noticed, but I would look around. If I don't immediately know, then I would look around for a place to run and then try to.
Okay.
With my fast action. In fact, it says run, but if you're not engaged, so I'd have to get rid of the engagement first.
All right. Let's do. I'd like you to roll a command roll for
Okay.
for the rat.
You should name him
So
Willard.
1 success. and multiple of the alien guys, which I'm pretty sure is panic or stress.
That is panic. So
You scared him.
all right, so yeah, give me a panic roll. We'll play this whole thing
Back
out.
to catatonic state. Damn it, it's so high.
Okay.
Can I push this? No, there's no more stress to give.
Cannot push. Okay. Okay. All right, here's how we're gonna do this, because we got a redemption here. I'm trying to do, and we got the panic roll, and we got the success of commanding your rat. So you give the command to the rat. You're still panicking. You're still, like, you've been able to get yourself up and kind of be more mobile. You command the rat to come out. It takes a bite of the alien. Let's see here. How are we going to do that?
I have it bad. Man.
Oh, wait a minute. Where's mine? Yeah, this one. Let's do this one. Okay, so we're gonna do. Yeah, we'll do that. That's probably reasonable. Oh, okay. So that was successful in distracting it, and hold on. Does that thing have armor of any kind? Facehuggers.
I thought those successes for the face hugger.
Why would that be? What?
Okay.
I guess it's hugs.
Yeah, I got a couple things to resolve here, because this is multi-layered here.
Well, I'm thinking you got a couple of things to
Anything else,
dissolve.
chat, you want to add?
Okay.
Now's the time.
No, stack it. Yeah, stack it.
All right. Here's how this series of events unfolds. Your rat, taking your orders and desperately, your friend to the end, comes out in this effort to save you and save your life, bites into this alien creature that has its arms wrapped around you. Unfortunately, fortunately, it causes the thing to release its grip on you. Unfortunately, this thing has acid for blood.
Yep.
Which does not mix well with Bilbo.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So it's a sad day for Bilbo, but he sacrificed himself for his best friend, and because this is the stress of the situation and the panic that you're feeling, you are forced to seek cover. You must use your next action, which is going to be your fast action at this point, to move away from danger and find a safe spot if possible.
Yeah, I'm heading for the. Well, if I can see the door, I'm heading for it.
So that is the safest spot possible. On your way there, what you see, and you can only assume in the path of which the Dragon Xeno that previously picked up DM Dave and flew away, he must have dropped this blunt that is on the ground in your path.
Like a smokable blunt.
A smokable blunt. It's
Fatty
infused 1 gram
Yeah,
of blunt.
Dave had a fatty. Yeah.
If it's like as I'm scrambling to get to my feet to get out and get away, and it's there, I would grab it.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I
I'll allow
wouldn't
it
slow
because it's a
down for it.
redemption. But yeah, you can.
Okay.
You have this
So I'll grab this thing.
you're
Oh, for later.
bolting through the door.
If there is a later.
Now, because of your panic before, it made you run in the opposite direction. So it's going to take your full movement to get to the door this round specifically.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
What an eventful encounter so far. with that, it's now the facehuggers' turns. Got a couple of them. All right. Okay. Interesting.
How could they do anything? No. Are they gonna sing?
The facehuggers?
Yeah, you said interesting, so I'm trying to figure out what interesting thing they can do.
So I just divvied out where their attention's going, really, is what I'm looking at here. So 2 of them will attempt to chase after Mick. And let's see, what is their mobility? Their mobility is their speed's 2. Okay. Check one thing real quick. Okay, that's what I thought. Xenomorphs are faster than human beings, represented by their speed rating. That's not relevant. Okay. So basically what that means is since they have a speed of 2, they get basically 2 actions of things to do in each of their turns. So the first is going to be obviously to catch up to Mick. And the second is... Oh, they're both going to do the same thing. They're both going to attempt a tail lash at him. Lashing out with its wicked tail. Attack is 5 base dice.
What?
So let's see here. I'll just use this one. Okay, one is very not successful. The second is, are you wearing any kind of armor?
No.
You're not? Okay. I couldn't remember if you had picked something up there.
Dirty cultist robes.
Okay. So, so this is a close
Armor of
combat
faith.
thing. So you do have the, I think there's a, what was it? Close?
Resilient. Yeah, I can use that if I take damage. I assume I'm taking damage.
Yes.
So I would do it. I would do a strength check, and for every success I get, it would eliminate 1 point of damage.
Okay.
So it depends. How many points you got there?
So for this, we'll check one thing real quick. I want to make sure I'm doing this up to snuff.
It's funny you'd use the word snuff.
Mm-hmm.
No one uses snuff these days, or do they?
Well, there's Hyperion beetle snuff. No, we just call it meth and crack now. Like we should.
Yeah. Snuff was a more elegant name for a more civilized time.
Time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is, I believe this is going to be actually 3 points of damage.
Wow. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm gonna block all that. Let's see.
That's
I
not
blocked
bad.
2 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'll
you
take
take
the
one.
one.
You got really scared about
It is not attached to you. Let's see here. However, well, you're already maxed out in stress, right?
I am.
So that doesn't help, or doesn't afflict anything there. All right. With that, several of these are actually going to go for the 2 cultists that are there.
Oh, good.
Decoys.
We will call them sponges.
Yeah,
Monster magnets.
monster magnets. There we go.
What color are their shirts?
Yeah.
They're gonna be red in a minute, no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that,
Faith was not gonna be their shield.
so the one that was providing the medical assistance, after he was complete in doing that, that seemed to be the trigger for these things taking a less hostile approach to them. Not taking the less hostile approach to them. And the facehugger immediately flies up on his face, kicking him back to the ground, struggling to get this thing off. The other one, so he kind of reacts. He kind of stands up in surprise, not expecting them to attack them, and then immediately another one does the same thing to him. Brother Theo, and there were several of them that were all aiming for those two. The final two have their attentions towards Brother Theo, at which okay. And doesn't even give you a chance. Okay, roll the attack. Let's see here. All right, let's give this a shot. Base at 6. All right, the final embrace. The facehugger gets to its victim, its acid making short work of any helmet or respirator in the way. We did the roll for the base attack dice. If it gets one or more success, the poor victim is facehugged and immediately broken. Their last sensations are horrible, yet strangely loving. A firm but gentle caress around their head. A smothering sensation followed by a warm burst of oxygen-rich air filling their lungs. A deep sensation of slow motion falling. It's okay to fall asleep.
Okay, can I get a shower now?
I'm kind of ready to go to sleep.
Yeah. You know,
That was peaceful.
it is cold enough here. I'll wait for the snow and I'll just walk out and I'll put Dave's voice on a loop.
Well, seems Brother Theo got what he ultimately wanted.
But I didn't get my monologue.
If you want any final words.
Yeah, I think that's only fair.
I definitely think
have some
he
final
needs
words.
to do it, but he needs to have it while there's a hot dog nearby.
Because you witnessed what happened to your two friends.
Yeah.
Just moments before this.
So what he said before it climbed on him.
Basically, it's just going to be a cultist. At last, I ascend.
Okay.
But I'll put money in super chat for you to just do it.
All right. Now we do have the Dragon Xeno, which only has one target left, because all the rest of them are downed.
I think you need to modify the sound for that next time.
Yeah, chat says they want it to be a little bit louder.
Oh, I see that. That was.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it at all.
I didn't hear anything.
Wait and hear the
where's
monologue.
Oh, it wasn't on the Skype. It was on the Twitch
on the channel.
audio, so we wouldn't.
Um,
Something was loud. According to the chat.
Only it was very loud.
Wait a minute, I gotta unhide him. Where is it?
Killed somebody.
I think Mr. Glassman is just lying about it. I think you need to press that button a few more times.
Where is it? so many audio sources here. Let's see here. This one can. Oh wait.
Right, Mr. Glassman. Death is very startling.
Where the hell is it? Oh, okay. I see where it is. Gotcha.
Oh, I can't. Oh, we can't back up on the live stream, can we?
No. It's just.
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, that's it. What's the timestamp on this?
It's punctuated in history now. So
Right.
all I can do is
All right, about a minute 30.
make sure that we don't blow anybody else's eardrums out. If anybody else.
I think we should send out some channel points for that mistake.
Blowing everybody's ears out.
Except for Mr.
You're
Glassman.
welcome.
You're welcome. Well, maybe this was actually Erm's attempt to take revenge on his rival.
This is weird. I don't see the.
Yes. Haha. Hacks.
I don't see it in my audio mixer for some reason. This is really weird. Anyway, we'll just not blow people's eardrums out. That's
I'm really sorry, Chance.
That being said, we had our fun. We had our fun. All right. So Dragon Xeno, that's where we're at. So this will be the
Right,
determining factor of Mick's fate, maybe. All right. So we got
She's coming to eat me.
5
If
options.
these things blow fire, I will be so pissed.
Nope. It is going to do the same attack that the other one did on that little device, but to you. It's going to swoop down and try to do a crushing landing.
Jesus.
This is actually, God, this is actually its roughest attack.
Okay.
I couldn't have rolled worse.
Oh, and now that Brother Theo's dead, he's now a viewer, so we gotta watch out
There
for
you
his
go.
redeems.
1 freaking success.
Oh!
I roll for resilience.
You're welcome.
Okay. So,
I hope that he didn't get anything caught in anything. I think that was. I'd like to think that was the reaction to that.
Can I roll for resilient?
Resilient this.
Yes. It does 4 damage with this attack.
4. I got 2 successes, so I only take 2 damage.
I mean, you're doing
Okay.
great.
I'm somehow still alive.
So here's the funny thing about that. The effect of this attack is it inflicts additional critical injury if damage exceeds 3 points. So you just
too.
managed to avoid.
Wow.
Oh my
Jesus.
god. You still panic though.
Do I panic?
Yeah, I mean, did you get, yeah.
When you take damage, do you always panic?
Oh no, yeah, it was resilience. It wasn't a skill check. So
Yeah, that's true.
no.
But I did take damage. You don't
You
panic.
did take damage, but only 2.
Dodge these panic rolls.
Okay. With that, let's flip back around to the top of the round, which was Jack and Zack. Now that the door is busted open and the one of the Dragon Xenos is right there, you saw Sergeant Wildstar sneak out and then it immediately turned its head towards him and he just kind of froze. What you gonna do? Yippee.
Wait, who's? Is it to us?
All I can think of is Lethal Company now.
Yeah, is it both? Is it?
Yeah, I have you guys
Zack
in the
and
same
Jack, or-
initiative order. You guys kind of
Okay.
worked
Okay.
conjointly
Yeah.
together last time, so.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. So
Yeah.
we've seen somebody try and get out the door and make it out the door.
Yeah, you saw Sergeant Wildstar. You know who he is.
Oh, I
Jack
know who
actually
he is.
met him before as well.
And you would say that would you say that Sergeant Wildstar is closer to the Dragon
yeah,
Xenomorph than
for
we
sure.
are?
Probably like right up next to it.
I was gonna look at Zack and say, run.
Yes. If I could actually shoot Sergeant Wildstar, I mean, this is
So you're not
frack.
within short range, so your shotgun only does short range.
Okay, deciding against that. I just hope that he fails his stealth check then. Well, either way, yeah, we don't have
Much
to be
more
faster than
deep-seated.
it, just faster than Sergeant Wildstar. Do we lock eyes with him?
Yeah. All right.
I'll leave that up to you guys.
I'm locking eyes with him because actually he's not my favorite person.
I think I'm gonna look at Zach. Once we agree on run, I'm not even gonna look back again.
Okay, yeah, I'll lock eyes for a fraction of a second, and if I take a penalty for that, I do.
Okay. As per my agenda, I gotta
Yep.
get out of here. I have
You have things to accomplish. I do too. That's why I'm going to make sure he stays dead. Okay, I'm going to lock eyes with Sergeant Wildstar,
Okay.
and you know, just I found out my fingers are broken and my medical insurance is terrible. As I'm just gonna. All right, fuck. Hold on. Just need to do a thing. Got to do it off screen. I'm just gonna do that. And then I'm just going to head out.
All right. You guys book it back down the corridor. I skipped Ermageddon, so I should go back and
This is so
see
uneventful.
what he's doing back there.
No, that's okay.
There's a glitch.
There's another. Wait a minute.
Redeem glitch. There we
Oh,
go.
okay. That's on us. Okay, good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Spirited brother Theo's coming to haunt you.
I feel that he is absolutely justified in whatever fun he gets out of this tonight is deserved. Who left the lights on?
All right, Armageddon.
We're trying to take the easy way out. They better make
Yeah.
it hard.
Oh yeah, things seem to be going too smoothly.
Well, I guess it's back to me then.
Still in
All
the
right,
ship.
so still in the ship. Is there any guards around, or is it just the doctor, the medical staff?
There's some still people kind of like covering the doorway just to make sure like nothing comes aboard the ship.
All right, and did they land or? Okay, and is it still like sandstorm outside? All right. Does the weather get worse with the redeem?
Not yet.
Okay.
But now the sandstorm space boosted.
And you remembered the other redeems? Because there's multiple redeems on me.
Remember, I got some. I've got a predator attacking you, and I got a wrist blade from your armor.
Nice.
All right. And there's also the coffin after 5 minutes.
The Iron Maiden.
And then something about I can redirect it.
Oh, cool.
Uh,
Awesome redemption.
That's
which
such a good
I'm not sure how that would go. But anyway, so I'm feeling better, right?
Except for your.
Define better.
Yeah, I know, right?
As in, like, I'm more stable. I'm not losing blood. I can focus.
Give us a name, Chance. But yeah, you're feeling better than you felt in a few minutes at least.
Ah,
Yeah, you're feeling more
God,
whole.
feeling so much better. Oh, I don't know what came over me. Well, other than the missing arms and now missing an eye, but I've got to get back to my sergeant. Anybody want to join me? Like, I'm sure they're going to need reinforcements.
So as you say that, one of the guards that's kind of been watching the rampway down turns around and kind of just pulls up the face mask portion of it that covers like his eyes and stuff. And you see this is somebody that was on a former fire team with you. A Marley Crayola Jenkins.
No fucking way. Is that you, Marley Jenkins? What's up, Crayola?
Sort of nodding his head.
Thank God you saved our asses. There's this goddamn cult here. I almost lost it. I just wanted to burn the place down, and, well, I learned my lesson from that a while ago, but I learned it again now, so we
Oh, God.
we need to get in there and ensure the safety of the other members, plus also my team. We need to save Sergeant Wildstar.
All right. Yeah, he agrees with you, and kind of puts his covering back on, and basically kind of gives you the hand signals of, you know, I'll follow you. You lead the way.
Great. I'm gonna operate the suit, and I'm gonna go through the backpack. And while rifling through, I somehow found some money. So I'm gonna add that to my wallet.
Okay.
You could say that the guy gave you money because he owed it to you. This would be a funnier way. I'm sorry.
Either way, I'm gonna use my hidden stash ability, and my choice is space bucks.
Okay. You get. Where's my die here? You get 30 space bucks. All right. With that,
And then,
yeah, go ahead.
sorry, just wanted to add that, but I want to pull out a weapon. The question is, I don't have the incinerator anymore because that blew up. Do I still have the BFG?
Yes.
I'm gonna pull out the BFG, and I'm just gonna be like, let's roll out. And I'm gonna start charging back to the sanctuary.
All right. With that,
I'm assuming I'm not getting any protests from any of the Marines or
you're not.
the crew.
Just kind of writing down all these redemptions real quick because we're probably not going to have time for all of them at this point, but we will fit them in the next one.
I owe Goliath Man and Yippee some pattern.
Sorry, I watch way too much Lethal Company.
Okay, with that, the Dragon Xeno that was outside the door that took its head and shook it at Wildstar, who ate the drugs. As I said, I gave him the ability to be souped up for a round. So with that, he is like hyper freaking aware right now. He is targeting with his Dragon's Roar the direction of the two people running away. So with that, we're going to do. Let's see here. This is going to be. Wait a minute. Where's my stats? Okay, so this is just a cone effect. As long as you're within direct range, which you guys are, I just need you to do a panic roll for me. He instills a death scream at you guys, basically. So it doesn't do any damage. It just triggers a panic roll.
This is his death whinny, his horrible death whinny. It's a panic roll, right? Okay.
That's for Jack and Zack.
Panic.
Panic of 4, I believe, is okay.
Woo!
Where'd my page go? Yes.
Didn't you want
yes,
for me?
Please.
Sorry.
Oh, there we go. 4 and 6. Both of you guys are able to keep it together. You hear it behind you. It's terrifying, but it doesn't seem to affect you. That being said, it's
Oh, I wanted to. Oh, can I do? I need to redeem.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
know this. Let me interrupt everybody, ruin everybody's frickin' day. So we're gonna do a redeem. Hey, Jack. Did you just feel like it just reached into your mind and said,
I look into your soul with my puppet of doom.
Yes. That's exactly what I heard.
Is that exactly what you heard too? I mean, luckily it was a dumpy little puppet, so who cares?
I mean, I'm not even afraid of puppets. That's even the weirder part.
Yeah, I know. It really picked bad, didn't it? Okay, let's keep moving.
All right.
All right, let's
With
go.
that,
Chamber.
Sergeant Wildstar. So we already redeemed your panic on the last, so you are free to do your slow and fast actions in this turn.
Alright, I'm gonna keep heading towards the exit.
All right, so you're gonna just do full on sprint, or do you want to do something else in addition to running?
No, I'll do full on sprint.
Okay. I will say with that you are pretty much able to catch up to the other two. They're still going to be ahead of you, but you're like very close to them. And with that, Mick.
So, did it knock me down when it hurt me?
No, it did not.
It just hurt a lot. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna try to collect myself and work towards the door at full speed as well.
Okay. So, so it'll be a. Oh, wait, where's my action list here? 8. I believe getting through the door is a fast action, rather. Oops, too far. Yeah, moving through a door hatch is a fast action. So you still have a slow action on the other side.
Okay.
Which
isn't there another queen?
I think there's a
thing, Dragon Xeno, here on this side of the wall too.
There is. So once you get through the hatch, it's pretty much right there in front of you.
So you gotta be fucking kidding me!
But you see the other 3 running down the hallway with a pretty good head start.
So I'm gonna head in that direction.
Okay.
Fast as I can go. Hey, wait up!
I believe in the past, I've, in terms of like running and sprinting, I've allowed to use both in a fashion to move further than normal.
Yeah. Hey, Bruss. You basically sound like the Monarch when you do that. I think that's a good sound for you.
Monarch? Like Arp?
From the Venture Brothers.
Oh, I've never seen Venture
Ah, he talks like this.
Well, he talks exactly like that. and literally he has songs like, "You've got to be fucking kidding me." It is it is extremely worth your time to watch.
I'll check that out.
If you ever need to pick me up, it is just meta as hell. if you grew up on Johnny Quest.
All right. So with that, we'll allow
it's
you
very true.
to make some movement, and I think that's going to lead us to our other Xenos, and
Yeah,
because of that,
Stompy.
we are going to call it there. We're going to do our experience and pick up again next time. So some of you survived one more session,
Mm.
and then if Chance is so inclined, we'll have him roll up the specs for Mr. Crayola.
Awesome.
He can take over Crayola. Yeah,
He could be Marley. Who just
Yeah.
came in.
Marley. Crayola.
Marley Crayola
Oh, I see.
Jenkins.
This
Well, I
guy.
kind of like that he's got a brother.
Crayola Jenkins.
Live Man just gave him some XP.
Oh, there you go.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, well, I think MXP too. So
Yep. Take the XP while it's there. Take it while it's there.
Yeah.
certainly could have used that, Mr. Glass Man. But okay.
That's true. If you could have gotten that
That's what I
earlier.
get for not this. This is exactly why I should redeem a little faster, isn't it? This is my punishment for trying to use it dramatically.
Okay.
And
I
in
should
Dutch.
probably also take a minus XP for making chat
Let's
my
see how
enemy.
this all shakes out.
Yeah, we gotta.
They had their
Get an
chance.
experience point for participating in this session. And we'll count that also for Marley. Because he technically showed up this time. He
showed up.
Uh,
Where was he on November 5th?
did you risk or sacrifice something to further your personal agendas?
I mean, nothing new.
I'm gonna say yes, because that goddamn flamethrower blew up my last arm, and now I'm swearing off anything with flames.
Okay. So
Except for my grandfather's handheld.
So
torch.
realistically, you're reversing your personal agenda now. Sort of.
So my personal agenda is escaping past Pyro.
Okay. So character development of your personal agenda. I'll accept that. I'll accept that.
I actually sacrificed Bilbo, the rat.
Okay.
I don't feel good about it, but technically it
I
happened.
will also accept that because I imagine
But
he
you're
was
safe.
quite cute before that happened.
Now he's not. He's cute without a head.
I don't even want to envision that.
I am really going to have some. I have a very vivid mental picture of what happened, and I'm going to have to take some medication before tonight go to sleep.
Yeah, I would try to keep it PG for the stream.
Oh no, I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm glad we didn't, but oh man.
Did you risk your life for your buddy PC?
Yes.
I mean,
I don't think I really
I'm
went out that
charging
way.
down into hell to go search for
I
Sergeant
will agree with
Wildstar.
that, for sure. You were in evacuation zone and chose to re-enter and engage. I feel like that counts.
I gotta save my commanding officer.
Boy,
And
Blue.
I gave him the finger, but I don't think we did anything weird.
All right. So was anybody else vying for the risking your life?
I mean, I think I
Okay.
did.
Explain yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to give Zach my weapon and make the stuff, and I was gonna run out as bait for him so he could shoot the
Okay.
thing.
And I was going to stay behind so that it would get to me first and I'd shoot it. We have a mutual self-sacrifice society if that'll work.
There was a plan; it just never came to fruition. But we set it into motion.
We have the theory of a plan. Or
It
do you
would've
want to
happened.
wait until we actually put it into action?
Because that's the thing, yeah. What if you actually do it next time? and then I gave you experience twice for the same thing.
Yes.
That seems like cheating.
Yeah. Everybody
We've
vote.
got an experience. We've got an experience for this past 3 weeks.
We keep just doing the same plan. Yeah, I think it actually has to happen first.
Okay. So we're,
Wait. Is it risk or sacrifice something?
Risk
yeah,
your life.
Yeah, sacrifice.
Risk. Oh.
No. I think equipment's under another redeem.
Did you challenge or stand up to your rival
He
PC?
did. Wallet did show up. Not since the previous week.
Yeah, it did show. The wallet did show up though. I do have it now. Driscoll was asking.
Yes. And it has a business card in it now. All right. So, did anybody vying for that one, challenging up to the rival?
Barely saw him.
I cursed out chat, but I won't consider that.
All right. Give yourself an experience point if you made a panic roll tonight.
Hey.
I feel like we all did.
It's kind of at that point, you know. Did you make a? Well, we did that one. Did you overcome a dangerous event using violent or non-violent means?
Yes.
Yes.
Like ditching
I
that
would
dragon.
say that should account for pretty much everybody.
Yeah, sacrificing a
Including
rat
Crayola.
and overcoming. Yeah, that's two first.
Did you make a significant discovery or revelation?
Oh, there's another Queen's emo.
Yeah, I was just saying the same thing.
Okay. That's quite a surprise to get out of the frying pan. into the fire.
I mean, for me, the revelation that Wildstar's still alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
To me, anyway, because I
'Cause neither
will.
of you knew that yet.
I don't like him. Yeah, I don't like you. I thought you were fucking dead. I was like, damn it. These unprobed.
Did you perform an extraordinary action of some kind? So, a stunt. Did you get a stunt of some kind?
I did.
I used the stun.
Yeah, that's what
So
right.
using,
Finally.
Or you have to get one or use.
you know what? It's pretty vague. I'll say either one.
Because I did get the
I
strength
always
one.
did it whether you accumulated one, but I mean honestly,
You can't use it. Yeah.
I'd say we could. Actually, I'd say the use of it's probably more accurate than acquiring one.
Yeah, because otherwise you could double count it by accident.
Yeah.
All right, and then last but not least, did you earn any money?
What? No.
I think we only had one participant earning money in this scenario.
That's me.
I am so glad we don't
Sash,
use this
yeah.
in the Star Trek game. Use prison
No
wallet.
money in Star Trek.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
With that,
there is magic in Star Trek.
does anybody have the ability to get into Discord and pull up our upcoming schedule? You know what? I don't even think I have it fully updated yet.
No, you don't. I do. I can get to it though. I can read her off.
Oh, that's
Like,
true.
should we
Yeah, yeah. If you
schedule?
can do that while I start looking for a raid for us, that would be very helpful.
Okay, everybody. Hey, it's a pretty freaking short schedule because Matt didn't do his job. So anyway, shame on all the people that did not get him their schedules. There's a lot of things going on here on Architect's Fate. We're not just all about aliens, blood, guts, and doing unmentionable things to xenomorphs. On Friday, we have Cookie Trek, Starbase Tallahassee, The Abyss of Assumption. This weekend, Cookie Trek, Simon and Rufus face their toughest writer's room challenge yet. The crew must navigate a dangerous web of an alternate reality, a wedding, and of course, they must read another chapter of one crew member's favorite holonovel. With the clock ticking and chaos all around, Simon and Rufus need your help to craft a story with and eat some fresh baked cookies. Now, Sunday we don't have a game running, but I think there's some stuff coming up. And then on Monday, to change things up, We don't just do sci-fi on Architects of Fate. Oh, it looks like we do. Okay, because on Monday we have Star Trek Back in Business, Season 2, Rule 62. The riskier the road, the greater the profit. With everything spiraling out of control, and the communications failures, mechanical sabotage, and the creeping dread of something ancient watching from the shadows. The crew is about to learn just how much risk they're willing to take, because unlike the rest of Star Trek, the Ferengi use money, and that makes them inherently interesting. Tuesday, I think we got Red, right? Go.
Every other Tuesday, and session 1 will be this Tuesday. We will be beginning the Tales of the Red Hope Reborn. The party will be going to an old half burnt down bar that caters to military vets and those with PTSD, and then shit goes south because it's cyberpunk.
Yep. So actually, Architects of Fate's moving into the sci-fi realm pretty well. I think Wednesday we do have D&D 5th edition. Call of the Nether Deep, deeper and deeper. And they're having a good time. Mr. Glathman, what are you guys doing? Put it in chat. You get to see Mr. Glathman for reals. And I think he does not have a dice curse anymore, so that is absolutely worth it. And then on Thursday, are we on or off?
I mean, I guess it's up to you guys. We could continue this if you guys are all available next Thursday.
I think in the words of Monty Python, we're not dead yet.
We're not dead yet.
Not dead
All
yet.
right, well, let's plan for that.
Could be dead next week.
Maybe the season finale, part 2.
Wow. We brought it around. Yeah. I mean, it'll be interesting because, we play until we're dead or escape.
All right.
Whatever comes
Which,
first.
metaphorically speaking, is the same thing.
And with that, we are going to raid Lord Gasumba. They play a lot of D&D over there, and they use lots of little fun, awesome-looking miniatures, which is kind of one of my favorite things to do, and I wish I get back to a little bit, hopefully sometime soon on one of our games. But yeah, be cool. Help support some of the tabletop community streamers out there, and until next time, see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.
Raid well.